So Enson Inoue, long time jiu-jitsu black belt. I guess he's been away for a while, and now he has decided to retire from mixed martial arts, and now he's only focusing on Brazilian jiu-jitsu. He's been off doing a lot of his own things like charity and like helping out Japan. He's been doing these giant big walks like from up and down Japan to raise money for like survivors of like tsunamis and stuff. After a long break, he's been decided to come back to train jiu-jitsu, and I guess he realized that he's a little out of date and his body's gotten real stiff. Since all that, he decided to demote himself from black belt all the way back down to purple belt. When I heard that, I thought like, wow, that is amazing. That is like the epitome of being humble, because I trained jiu-jitsu for 9 years before I got my black belt, and I don't know if I would have been able to do that. It's a very long process from white belt all the way to black belt. Not many people get to black belt. I think from white to blue is a long time, and from blue to purple is a very long time. Then once you get to, after that is purple, brown, black is very quick. UFC first started, there were not very many Asian fighters, or Asian American, Asian anything. And the Asian guys that would fight, man, we would just get our freaking butts beat. We just get straight messed up. It was back in 1997. I was like still in junior high, and there was one Asian brother from Hawaii, Enson Inoue. I think it's maybe a UFC 12 or 13 or something. It's very early, and every time an Asian guy fights, I'm always pulling for him. Enson Inoue versus I think Royce Alger, very accomplished wrestler. I think right off the bat, Enson Inoue gets taken down by Royce, and then boom, right off the bat, Enson Inoue sat on the tight arm bar and breaks his arm. It was beautiful. My heart melted, and I was so happy, full of joy. As a young kid growing up, I wanted to be a fighter, and seeing Asian brother like succeeding, really encouraged me to take that extra step. Growing up Asian American, all your parents ever do is tell you to become a lawyer, become a doctor, become this, become that. Don't do sports. And also when you watch UFC, all the Asian guys are getting freaking jacked up. Then you see Enson Inoue, that's very inspiring. That very helped me lift my spirits and move towards the direction of being a mixed martial artist. And there's me with the legendary Enson Inoue at my welcoming party after one of my UFC fights in Hachioji, Japan. I was very fortunate enough to meet Enson Inoue over in Japan after one of my UFC fights. It was amazing because, to me, I was starstruck. I saw this guy fight. I was a little kid. I could actually meet this guy in person. When I got to meet him, he was telling me all these stories about when you met this guy, and I'll save that for another day. But I swear to God, I was like a little kid at a campfire. I didn't interrupt. I just listened, and it was like I was mesmerized. In person, he was real nice, super cool. Not stuck up, very humble. And if you guys ever get the chance to meet him, please, I'm sure he'd be more than happy to talk to you and tell you more stories. Super great guy. The decision to demote himself from black belt all the way back down to purple, not even like demote himself from black to brown. I think that made me have even more respect for him, to demote himself from all the way down to purple, because I don't think I'd be able to do something like that. That is the epitome of being humble. That is true Bushido. I guess in Inoue's words, like Yamato Damashi. I think I heard recently that he put his black belt back on, because I think he talked to one of his professors, maybe it was John Lewis, or maybe some other black belt, saying like being a black belt, and in the end, whatever decision Enson Inoue decides to make, that's up to him. But in my humble opinion, in my heart, for him, to me, he was always a black belt. I always look up to him, and even since that he did the movement of the purple belt, that made me respect him even more. I think Enson Inoue said it best: "Born a man, die a man, become a man." I can say for many people that Enson Inoue, he doesn't need to die for anyone to recognize him as a man. I think he is the true spirit of Yamato Damashi, and that's my 2 cents. Thank you everyone for watching.